Guys, 95% of couples experience sexual desire discrepancy in their relationship. Sexual desire discrepancy is when one partner in the relationship wants to have sex more frequently than the other partner. Now, when I say 95%, you might think that's just some rounded guesstimation. It's not. That is based on preliminary research that we've conducted. You can check out the data at stigmasurvey.org. But just because it's a huge number doesn't mean it's not real. It's basically universal that in a relationship, one partner wants to have sex more than the other partner. In our case, we fall into the category that's most common, where the male, me, wants sex way more than my wife does. It's not an indication that you're broken if the libidos are reversed. If the female in a heterosexual relationship wants sex more than the male, that's all perfectly normal. But like I said, in our situation, I desire sex more often than my wife, and it's a big difference, like a 10-to-1 difference that we've explored and talked about and worked through. So that's not at all uncommon. Something happened, though, over these last week or so of the holidays. I watched my wife carefully as we kind of downshifted, had more time at home, more time with family. I watched her chase our cat around the house. Our cat is kind of a standoffish beast and, wants to be in the same room with you, but doesn't want to be within arm's length, that kind of a thing. Pretty typical cat behavior. But my wife wants to cuddle that cat frequently and chases him around. I just want to touch you. I just want to pet you, as he scurries under the bed. And I noticed the parallels between watching my wife and the way she feels toward the cat and the way I feel toward her. I just want to touch you. I just want to pet you. I just want to be with you. I actually sat down and talked to my wife about this and explained, you might think that I am aggressive or I have a one-track mind or that's all I think about. It's not the case. I think about a lot of things. My desire is just elevated versus yours. And if you think about the way you, in talking to my wife, are constantly wanting to pet that cat and get love and affection from that cat, it's not all that different. So she was actually really receptive to that explanation. I think it's helpful. I'm not suggesting for a second that my wife wants to have sex with the cat. That's gross. That's not where I'm going. But she feels comfort and closeness when she has affection from the cat. And I get my physical comfort and closeness from affection from my wife. So just a little observation over the holidays. If you'd like to hear more of our opinionated ramblings, maybe on topics that are a little more concrete and a little less cat-like storytelling, we hope that you'll check out the Untoxicated Podcast. You've got this, and we've got you.